Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Right now in Skyblock we have coal as mayor. The best thing about that is we've had 2 mining fiestas fly by, giving players the opportunity to obtain double mining drops for 5 hours at a time. If you've been following the channel for a while, you'd be aware that I picked up a golden dragon pet a few months ago, and more recently managed to push it to level 200 by abusing Derpy's skill XP boost. So now we move on to the next step in making this pet useful: adding digits to our gold collection. Before we launch into it, I'd like to give credit to 2 creators that inspired me to do this video. Firstly, Toadstar indirectly answered a couple of my questions about the method that I'm about to share, so I'm very grateful for their contribution. And secondly, CandyPat and Vid made a gold mining guide that I'll link in the description that utilizes a similar mechanic, but through a blue cheese omelet. So check out that video if you want more info on a slightly different setup. It's no secret to most players that the Mines of Divan structure within the Crystal Hollows is meta for producing gold. In the past, the gold didn't regenerate, and players had to desperately try to find day 0 or day 1 lobbies for a chance at some scraps. As part of the Great Spook patch in late October last year, the admins made it so that the gold regenerates now, making the Mines of Divan even more powerful. It gets better though. A method for insta-mining the gold was then discovered, making it possible to generate up to 32 million coins per hour with a max setup. The method proposed by CandyPat and Vid involves the use of drill swapping between a main drill and another drill with a blue cheese omelet. The omelet is a drill upgrade item forged with 99 blue goblin eggs, which is an item with a 0.037% drop chance from a chest in the goblin holdout. This makes them pretty rare for an Ironman player such as myself, and pretty out of budget for a mainstream player as well. So I went searching for an alternative, and I came across one of Toad's videos from a while ago where he did some kind of armor swap and managed to insta-mine without the blue cheese. The way that this works is you begin in the magma fields below the Mines of Divan, ensure you have a level 100 legendary battle pet equipped. You start by wearing Divan's armor, use the mining speed boost, and then quickly swap your armor pieces with mineral. This method still requires a high mining speed to execute, but if your mining speed isn't high enough, you still might be able to put 1 or 2 pieces of mineral on instead of all 3. We recently smashed through a full fiesta in the Mines of Divan and got just shy of 100 million collection. I ended up coming back to it later that evening and making sure we got that sweet extra digit for the G-Drag. We might go for 1 billion collection sometime later in the profile, but at the moment, I'm undecided. Gold is pretty good money anyway, so I may slowly chip away at it, but I'm not really keen on spending the next 180 hours of gameplay just mining gold. With the method out of the way, here are a few tips that I learned to make the process smoother. Firstly, I bound my /equipment command to a hotkey using SkyTills so I could quickly change armor without having to take it off, put it back again, and be at the mercy of lag in the middle of it all. Secondly, my mining speed wasn't high enough to begin with. After I reforged my drill from auspicious to heated, this gave me a massive boost, but I could only put 2 pieces of mineral on after activating the speed boost. Optimally, you will use 3 pieces of mineral and 1 piece of Divan, so I went to the gold essence shop and got 50 additional mining speed, and after this, I could place 3 pieces with no worries. Thirdly, sometimes if you activate the speed boost immediately after holding the drill, the stats will have a delay, causing the speed boost to be calculated on a much lower mining speed and rendering it ineffective. To resolve this, just give it half a second when you hold out your drill before you use the boost, or better yet, just permanently hold it out. Just something to be wary of. Lastly, the majority of the gold that you get is from the speed boost, so you can do the boost and multitask with something else until the cooldown regens. This will impact rates a bit, but you'll still make decent gains both in collection and coins. If you try and can't figure it out, comment below or send me a message on Discord and I'll try help you. With Bal equipped in the magma fields, I had 8.3k mining speed with the Divan armor and 7.4k mining speed with mineral. If your stats are lower than this, the method might only partially work or not work at all. If this video helped you, or you found it entertaining, or you just feel compelled to support me, consider dropping me a like or a sub if you haven't already. I'm going for 1k subs by the end of the month, and your support would make that goal a little bit easier. If you're looking for the code word, it is at 2 minutes and 7 seconds in the video. That's all for today. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.